So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the spool and the rotor in one video, and then I'll do the body in another one. Otherwise it will just take too long. So let's get to the spool. We'll just get the protective tape, which is just, oh, here goes another trade secret, but it's just cheap electrical tape from the $2 shop, and I use it, well, because it's cheap, but also because it doesn't have a lot of glue on there like sticky stuff, so there's just enough to make it stick to itself, but when you take it off there's not a lot of sticky glue left on the line. And the reason I put it on there in the first place is to keep the line clean from greasy fingers, because braid is like a sponge for oil and grease, so you don't want that on your expensive braid. So that'll keep that clean. And this under here screws off. I've already loosened that. Need to get in here and inspect these drag washers and this bearing in here, which is good, moving freely. Drag washers will get a clean because they're pretty well used, but they're in good condition, but they just need a clean and a re-grease. So we'll go ahead and clean them up, and we'll flip it over and have a look at the other side. Okay, greasy fingers, what I was talking about. Get this side out is fairly simple, just removing that clip, and it just pops out fairly easily, as long as your drag doesn't have excessive amounts of corrosion and build up in there, which sometimes they do. And they're fairly good. So we'll clean that up and re-grease. And we'll pop them back in. These are a different, oh, you might have noticed, these are a different type of material to the underneath drag washers. They're still a carbon fibre composite, but just a different Shimano specific material. Anyway, just the one in there. So we'll clean all them up, we'll reassemble, and then we'll get to taking the rotor off. So that's the drag reassembled. I did it off camera because, well, it's just the reverse of what you saw me do to take it out. Just reverse that, put it back in. That's should save a bit of time. Another thing I thought I'd share with this, I do it on all reels, but especially on high-end reels like Stellas. There's a little cleaning tip. I don't know whether the camera will pick up just the grime that's around the spool. Is this a cleaning hack? I don't know. What's the YouTube vernacular for what you do? Is that a hack? Is this a hack? I don't know. But what I do is I use this. I don't know whether you can get that in every country, but here in Australia it's called, as you can see, Mr. Shane, and it's basically it's a furniture polish. Well, it says there, furniture polish, and it's very, very good. And what I do, rather than I don't spray it on the reel, spray a little bit on a paper towel, and just wipe it on, and then when it's well wiped on, you just wipe it back off. And it's fairly simple, and you can see the ring of grime there that comes up with it. Not essential, obviously, for the running of the reel, but just makes it much nicer for the customer when they collect their reel to see it's sort of nice and clean. And that's it. Fairly quick little thing that takes no time at all, and it's good.